Alright guys, well there it sits. We got some work to do, but boy, this thing is coming together. What's up guys? So I'm going to get the new wheels, the rubber on them. Heading out to the tire shop right now. Should be able to get these things mounted up today to show you guys. I'm probably not going to have enough time to dial in all my my camber and all that right at the moment. I'm really busy right now, and I'm getting ready to take a vacation for about a week, so I will at least be able to show you guys what the wheels look like with the rubber on them and put on the car. So look forward to that. Alright guys, we got the tires mounted on. As you can see, a little sneak peek in there. I'll show you guys what they look like when we get back to the house. Alright, back at the house. Rubber is on the wheels. We got them unloaded. Check it out. Alright, so as you can see, really beautiful, just incredible. Not too much stretch at all, just a tiny bit of stretch, just enough to help me out, get under my fenders just a little bit. Did not want to run too much stretch at all. I wanted to stay practical, like I said. This is exactly what I was going for with my build. It's going to be a perfect setup to have plenty of contact patch on the ground, but still just enough stretch to be able to get my car down nice and low. I'm definitely going to have to run some negative camber. Still got to work that out a little bit, see just how much I need to run before I end up widening the car. As I said before, I'm definitely going to need to widen the car. So that's something that I'm going to be getting on as soon as possible. Like I said, I'm going to be heading out on vacation here tomorrow. I'm going to be gone for a week, so I'm not going to have any time on hands-on with the car time. Hands-on with the car time. Not going to have any hands-on time with the car, that's what I'm trying to say. So it's going to be sitting here for a little while, but as soon as I get back, I'm going to have the tires and the wheels mounted on there and get the camber and everything dialed in and see just how much width I need to add to this car in order for it to be a very mild camber, negative camber setup, because I don't want to be like running Oni camber or anything like that. That's just not, I'm not trying to go through these tires like that. No. Way too much money to be going through your tires like that. And besides that, if you're running so much camber, it doesn't even look good, man. So even if you're going for looks, it ain't even worth it. But anyways, looks awesome. Hope you guys like what this looks like as well. It's going to look even better on the car, of course. I am going to go ahead and throw the fronts on the front. The car's still jacked up, but I'm going to put the wheels on the car just so you can see what they look like, see what I can do right at the moment. I don't have a lot of time to mess with it at the moment, unfortunately. I'm right in the middle of packing my stuff for vacation, so I'm going to throw them on there though real quick and lower this thing down and see what it looks like. Also wanted to note for all my eagle-eyed viewers there, you might see that wing on the back there. Most of you guys probably already know what that is. That is the Rocket Bunny ducktail wing. Had to pick it up. Love the way it looks. One of my favorite wings on the Z. You know, like the Rocket Bunny kit or not, can't really go wrong in my opinion with that wing. The wing is so clean and there's so many different applications that you can do with it. And so my good friends at Zailas hooked it up with this wing right here, so I'm going to be throwing that in the car, doing a full review of it, giving my thoughts on it, on fitment and finish and all that. It's going to be getting painted right along with my shark nose, my V3 shark nose bumper that I also got from Zailas. So yeah, be sure to check that out. That's going to be coming very soon. I'm very excited about that wing. It is clean. So at the front passenger side hub now, I have been running 20mm spacers on all four corners previously. These spacers will more than likely no longer be necessary. So I'm going to go ahead and nix the spacer before I put the new wheel on there. If I kept that spacer on, this wheel is going to stick out like somewhere like that. So I'm going to get rid of that 20mm right there and then put it on and see where we're at. Alright guys, we got the fronts mounted on. Might add those Stance Nation champagne gold lugs in there. Looks super clean. Loving that accent. This is how much is sticking out currently. Right here, this is still on jacks. With the way the camber is set right now, it should tuck quite a bit. It may not make it fully under the fender, but as we lower it down, it should tuck in quite a little bit there. So I'm gonna jack the car back up, take the stands out, and then lower it back down and see where we sit. All right guys, well there it sits. We got some work to do, but boy, this thing is coming together. Check this out. So this is how much we're sticking out right here. This is pretty low. This is definitely not as low as it can go, and this is with a very mild, almost neutral camber setting right now. So I definitely have a lot of room to go with a lot of more negative camber if I need. So very neutral at the moment. So that is really pretty good. That's about what I was coming to expect with the flares that I'm going to be doing. That's perfectly about as wide as I wanted to go right there. And on both sides, we got a nice amount of poke. And this is with no spacer at all. Plenty of back clearance for a big brake kit when I'm ready for that. And dude, let me tell you, this is looking sick, man. Once this car is widened, I get the ones on the back, wheels on the back. Man, I could not be happier. Look at those wheels, so damn clean. All right, so unfortunately I'm out of time for today. I'm going to finish packing up. I'm going to Hawaii for 7 days, so I'm gonna go enjoy the hell out of myself with my wife over there. 1 year anniversary, so we're going to Hawaii together, so I'm gonna have a blast. But as soon as I come back, we're gonna be messing with this car a lot. This just inspires me so much to get started on my flare project, because this is insane. The way I'm looking at it right now, I don't know that I'm gonna be, I could probably dial the camber in so much that I could actually get those wheels to tuck, but that's gonna be too much camber. So I'm gonna have to run the flares. So I'm gonna get started on the flares probably as soon as I get home. I'm gonna get the bumper and the wing to the paint shop and get that going. While that's processing, getting painted, I'm gonna already get started on the flares. I have considered one thing. I've considered just ordering a set of Rocket Bunny front flares and modifying those, because I love those flares. I just don't like the vents. That's the one thing I don't like about them. But those flares are clean. That's the look that I'm going for in the front for sure. Kind of like I was saying before, how it encompasses the entire fender and not just the well. So I may just order a set of Rocket Bunny flares just to make my life a little bit easier, and then I'm gonna go ahead and body fill the vents, because I want those gone. I don't want the vents. And then I might make some slight modifications to it, but those are gonna perfectly work with these wheels. Seriously, I might run just a little bit more camber than what I'm running right now, but not much more than that. You can see that's pretty aggressive already. That is looking pretty aggressive, man. And that's as wide as I would want to go in the front. I do not want to go any wider, so I'm totally happy with my purchase on the wheels. And that's not even to take into account what the backs are going to look like, man. The backs are a full inch wider than that, so it is going to be beastly, guys. Only the best for this Z right here. So that's probably going to do it for this one. Thanks so much for keeping up with me on my Z project. You can see no side skirts right now. I got the side skirts in the shop, so to say, working on those as well. So I'll have the side skirts and the bumper and the wing and probably the flares going on probably right around the same time. It's going to take me a little while because I got to fab the back flares as well with those icon flares that I was talking about before, and I'm going to do a little work on those as well. So the flare project is going to take a little bit of time, but it's all going to come together probably within the next month, a couple months at the very most, and this car is going to be sitting hella pretty. I'm telling you. So thanks for watching this video, you guys. As I always say, I hope you guys are doing good. Thanks again for watching, and be sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. Subscribe, man. I mean, it's, you know, it may not be the biggest channel in the world, but I'm telling you, I expect to grow, and I love the folks that are following me, and I love communicating with you guys. So you got a friend in me in the car communities. If that means anything to you, give me a subscribe and a like, and yeah, it'd be cool. I appreciate it. All right, guys, I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to actually try to take some video in Hawaii. Hopefully it's going to be car related stuff. I'm going to see what kind of rides I can find in Hawaii. I hear there's some pretty sick stuff over there. So if I see some nice cars or whatever, I'm going to whip the camera out and start doing some stuff. Maybe some other non-car related stuff as well, and see how that works out on my channel. You know, we'll see how it goes. But when I get back, it's on, man. The Z is going forward. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Peace. Bonus time. I didn't do an engine rev when I did the intake install, so I'm gonna do that for you guys right now. It's just a very subtle difference, but I hope you guys can hear it through the camera. This thing sounds beastly. Check it out. You know what I'm saying?